Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet, and I have a few things to catch up with you on too. Before I show you this Happy Meal, I'm very excited. One of my BFFs, she's so sweet. Okay, so I don't know where this happened or why it happened, but there's this stuff going around. And the CDC sent it out through Illinois. I don't know if it went through all the states, but this came through Illinois on our phone saying that there is a new flu variant coming around. And they have no idea what it is, but it's got like tendencies of the bird flu, regular flu, COVID, all mixed in one. And it's basically hitting your respiratory system. So I thought I just had a cold, because the shots I take for my spine lower I have like a really low immune system, so I don't really go in the store when I do my shots because I know it's even worse then. But I haven't been anywhere. Everything I did was online because I couldn't go into the stores, and I still got it. And then found out that one of the guys at Robert's work had it really bad, stayed out for a week, and then decided to come back. But he still passed it around to everybody, so half of his work is out with it. And it is horrible. It is, you just start feeling really tired. And then you don't know why you're so tired. And then you just start feeling like you can't breathe, like this, and then the coughing. The coughing starts. Now, it's hard. At first, I thought it was my blood pressure pills because it does have a side effect because it's a blood pressure pill and a water pill together. And one of the side effects is that you have a cough, which really went over well with COVID time. So I thought it was that. But when it came to the point of where I'd fall asleep, and then it would wake me up out of a cold sleep. And then I was up the rest of the night because I could not stop coughing. If you have these symptoms, please, you might not even have a fever. You might not even feel bad, but you have this cough. Get to the doctor. Get to your hospital. If you can't get in your doctor's office, go to the ER. If you can't go to the ER, go to urgent care. Go. Because they're trying to get on top of this. And you would think it'd be gone already, but it's not. And then you think you're finally feeling better, and then all of a sudden, whoop, it comes right back. So they ended up giving me liquid prescription cough syrup, and then these little golden, they look like little yellow canary diamond cough pills. Never knew they even made those. Along with antibiotics and everything. And it finally started kicking in to where I wasn't coughing myself awake. But then when I did cough, I couldn't even drive because I would have to pull over. I would be coughing so hard. So when I finally said that was it, I'm calling doctor. And I just said I need to switch my visit to a video visit. And they said that was fine. And so I did it. She sent everything in. I started taking it and started feeling better. And then it just started coming back. So I don't know. It's what it is. That's all I can say. Okay. Now, as you know, I am not a cat person. I am a dog person. But I would never let these babies be hungry or be cold. I keep them as warm as I can without letting them all in, and Freckles just wants to keep coming in. So, and stay tuned because I am going to do the Happy Meal. I just wanted to get this out before I forgot my train of thought. I turn around, I posted a picture of her in my community tab, and is a black and white cat. Now, she got stuck behind the tents. We ended up putting the tents on risers because we have a mama possum, not the baby possum that was coming here before. I haven't got her on video yet, but looks like a hog. She is this big, that big around, huge. So we're on the porch, and I'm feeding the cats, and we're on the porch. And 2 of the cats are down on the bottom. The other ones are up behind me. They went behind me because they heard her. And I looked down there, and I said, what the heck are you? Holy cow. She is like a hawk. I mean, she is a big mama. Big mama. She's huge from head to tail. She's like this long. Okay? And that big around. She is huge. And so I just flashed the flashlight and I said, okay, mama, keep on walking. And the cats are froze like, what are you? So they just stood still. She just walks past and goes on, comes back after they're gone, and she thinks she's a cat, so she eats kibble. And so anyway, so I go out there and I hear this crying. And I look, and behind the tent is this black and white cat. Never seen this cat before. Freckles, I've showed you pictures of her, and she is now pregnant. And I'm pretty sure that Hoss is the papa because he is guarding her everywhere she goes. And so I'm like, all right, she thinks she's stuck. So I just took the broom. I moved the tents out. I moved the little TV out that they have to sit in the summer. And I was trying to show her how to get back out. And she just started attacking the broom. I'm like, I don't know what to do. How am I going to get her out? So I go over to my neighbor, and he is like the cat whisperer. I said, can you help me? I got this new cat. She's stuck behind the tent. I'm trying to show her how to get back out. And she's just crying. I don't know if she's hurt. I don't know what's wrong with her. And so he sits down. She comes right out to him. And she's like, all nuzzled up to him. And I'm like, you really are the cat whisperer. I'm telling you. And so then she started eating with the other cats. First, she's hissing at them if they came near. But she started eating with them. And she's like, okay. And she took over one of the tents. So that's her tent. And they leave her alone. Because I named her Cray Cray because she is crazy. And I call her Cray Cray. And so she starts warming up to me and starts coming up. And she bit me like 3 times. And I said, no bite. You bite me, you're off the island. You're getting booted off the island. No, you want to stay here and be with the girls? That's fine. And then Petrie brought Littlefoot home. After, the cat snap came and took them all in and got them fixed and everything. Littlefoot, Ducky, Petrie, and Sarah, who were quadruplets from the mama. And they were raised right by me. They just stayed up there and ate. Well, they separated. So Petrie was the only one that stayed with Shadow. And so every time somebody moves out, they just toss them out. So they tossed Freckles out. Well, Freckles is pregnant now. And my new neighbor that's on this side of us, she knows about cats. And she has a dog that doesn't mind the cats. And Peanut, I give him credit. Freckles runs up and just does this to him and does this to him. She's so in love with him. And I'm like, Freckles, please let him pee-pee. Let him go potty. Stop. And he's holding it as much as he can. He's letting her love on him. And he's like, And so now she's pregnant and she's getting huge. She's getting wide. And I asked them to make sure. I'm like, is she pregnant or is she just getting big? They're like, no, she's pregnant. So our new neighbor that's over here, she has a lot of cat people and in her family, so they know what to do. So she is going to take Freckles in as soon as she's ready. And Freckles keeps sneaking in here, and I chase her around and get her back outside. And Peanut can handle it, but not when she comes. Like, he hit her the one day. I'm looking all over the house. I can't find her. She's in the bed next to him, and he's like covering her. And I'm like, okay, you got to let her go. Because I know in a few minutes you're going to be throwing a fit. So, get her out. Then Cray Cray gets in. I get Cray Cray out. And then, after 5 years, Shadow finally wanted to come in. Did a tour of the house. And Petrie's like, okay. So, Petrie came and did a tour of the house and walked right back out. Littlefoot came in, walked around, didn't go as far in, walked around, and then she went back out. So I got all girls. Well, now Hoss, I'm pretty sure, is Freckles' daddy, or baby daddy. And, well, Moo Moo and this yellow cat that I call Blondie came from out of nowhere. And I didn't know. I thought it was the girls that screamed like that. Hoss and the yellow cat Blondie are nose to nose, no room in between, and they're screaming like banshees. I'm like, that's it, you guys. It's too late. You're screaming like a bunch of girls. What's wrong with you guys? So I'm like, I thought it was girls. Well, all the girls sit up there and they just hiss at them. So, okay, now I'm going to get to the Happy Meal. Oh, and I got to show you this first. Because I was so sick, Robert decided to get me a present. He's a purple giraffe. Because he knows I love giraffes. She's got her little collar on. And she's good, sparkly. And she got pretty green eyes. And she's sparkly horns. So I couldn't put her up there until I showed her to you because it was so sad. And I thought maybe she had a name, but this one doesn't have a name. So I'm thinking of a name. I was going to call her Sparkles or Spotty. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. Because I have not named her yet. Okay, so here is my Happy Meal. And again, I'm sorry about the Christmas cards. I did not get them out. All right, so this is from my friend, Susan, who's on Party On With Yarn. I will link her so you can go over and visit her. And before I forget, Bree has made it to Florida. Bree's with Bree Little Yarn Corner. She has made it to Florida safely. She is getting herself settled, and she'll be getting her channel back up. And I check on her all the time, and she's doing okay, and she's very happy. So, this is from Susan, and she made me a homemade card. And it says, Merry 2024 Christmas and Happy New Year 2025. I am honored to call you my friend. Love you. And this is Dear Robert, Cindy, and all of the fur babies. I hope you like what's in the box. Thank you for all you do. You are amazing and such a good friend. Love, Susan. It's so sweet. I love it. So, okay. I am going to go show you what's in the bag. This, and it's the Golden Girls. Because if you remember, my mama was always Sophia, and I was Dorothy. That's what we call each other. And confuse the doctors because they're like, Sophia, do we have the right room? I'm like, that's just what I call her. Yes, you have the right room. Then she sent me, I've got to open this so I can show it to you. Look at this beautiful hook. And it says it's by Brian Tyler Nelson, handcrafted. And this is an African blackwood, size H. But look at that. Is that gorgeous? That is just, it just took my breath away. It was beautiful. Love it. Okay. Okay. Then she sent me 3 books. It says it's all in the details. So it's more lines. And then it's got some blank ones in here somewhere where you can draw your pictures. But it's to keep up with your patterns. Okay. Then she said, make today lovely. And this one's all blank pages for your pictures, your outlines. And then this one says, find joy in the ordinary. And it's all sparkly. And this one has little graphs in it. I don't know if you can see the little dots, but it's a graph paper to graph out your thing. And, you know, Robert had to open it, so he's sending it to me. And he's handing it to me one by one. And then she made me this little ornament. Is that gorgeous? And a little purple star. Susan, that is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Then she put a palm on it hat and scarf set. And then it's got all the different blues. It's got the dark blue and then the light blue in there. And it makes a scarf and a hat. Okay. Then I thought we were done. But no, there was more. She sent me 2 Lion Brand confetti blend. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 350 yards. It's 100% cotton, or 50% cotton and 50% acrylic. A number 3. And this is called Funfetti. Look at those colors. And she sent me 2 of them. Okay. And then last, she sent me these, which are beautiful. These are the Big Twist acrylic, color Blue Ombre. It's 100% acrylic, 269 yards, 4.3 ounces, 246 meters, or 121 grams. And it's a number 4. But look at all them blues in there. Is that gorgeous? And I got 2 of these. And then the bag. My hands are working. With all the puppies on it. So I just opened it up. Put everything back in the bag. And Susan, thank you so much. I love it. I love it all. I couldn't tell you what I love more, but it is all just beautiful. The Golden Girls have my heart. And I keep everything in my bag. So wasn't that sweet? That was just so sweet. She didn't have to do that. And it's just so sweet. But this is so squishy soft. I have to say, on Cindy's Squish Factor, I give this a 9. And the confetti on Cindy's Squish Factor, man, this is beautiful. I give it 9.2. Because it is beautiful and it is squishy soft. Love it. Love it. Love it. I thank you so much, Susan. That was way and beyond anything you had to ever do, and you didn't have to do that. Okay, I'm going to stop before I start tearing up. Okay. I've been trying to find some toys for the cats. Something they'll play with. And so I found them, these little Weeble Wobbles. So they knock them over, and they go right back up. So they got the blue penguin. This one's like a robot. And then it's got the angry bee. And then a pink little penguin. And then it's got a little black penguin. So I put a set of them outside for them. These were extra. I wanted to show you before I put them outside. But I wanted to see what made the Weeble Wobble Weeble. So I popped one open. And inside there's a little bitty steel ball. So no matter how much you ding it across, it's going to keep going up. And so the cats are knocking them all over the place, and they just keep going back up. And I think that's just taking them off. Sorry. But I have so much more to show you guys and tell you guys. But some of these I can't do without Robert, so I need to have him come in. Okay, and then when I refilm it's just like a 2-minute video, but once I refilm that, I'm going to show you that because I'm so excited about it. And the other thing is, if you know Gordon Ramsay, and he does Hell's Kitchen, he does Master, I mean, there's nothing he doesn't do. And let me see if I can just reach this. Oh. Okay, so our store over here was doing, you do points from like October to December, and you get to cash in your points. And so they did MasterChef, straight out of Gordon Ramsay's kitchen. These are his storage things that he does. So we got this one. And then we got this one. This one is for your pasta, things like that. It's a dry food container. And then this one is the dry food container, but also for nuts, for stuff like that, little things. So I was so excited to get this because we have something from MasterChef and Gordon Ramsay. We love him. All right, guys. I think I am going to call it quits for the night. So, I will be back. I hope you found these interesting. I hope you enjoy it. And I thank you all for our new family members that popped in while I was out. And thank you so much. I have been watching some of the videos. I might not have commented, but I did watch a lot of them, as much as I could stay awake and do. And I hope that you really enjoy this. I love you guys so much. I can't thank you for everything that you do. And you guys are just amazing. So I'm sending you hugs and prayers and puppy kisses. And please remember, adopt, don't shop. There are just too many babies that are out there that need a home. And it's a great thing. Oh, and before I forget, Cat Mama did adopt a new one. That is a girl. Beautiful. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. I will link her. And also Amy from Hooked on Crochet. Oh my gosh, my brain has just stopped. She adopted this beautiful puppy. And she remembered that I had a Sadie. My daughter is Sadie. And so she wrote me and asked me, do you mind, would it offend you if we named our puppy Sadie? And I said, not at all. And I showed the picture to Sadie. And, Hooked on Wishing Crochet. Sorry, it blanked out for a minute. I will make sure I link her in there so you can check her out. And she is just adorable. She is a sweetie, and she is one of my BFFs. And the picture of that puppy is just beautiful. And she's standing there, and you could just see how happy she is. And I am so glad that they're adopting. That makes me so proud. All right, I love you guys. Hopefully Robert will get on here with me. They've been working him like crazy because of everybody being out sick, so we never know exactly what day he has off and stuff. But we will get this together so that you can see what I want to show you that I've been holding since December. And I love you guys. And thank you so much. Okay, hugs and puppy kisses. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.